Same thing.
Really cute. You see me, Liz?
You look super cute. You look youthful.
Hey guys, it's your girl Steffi, and guess who's here with me? My
It's
girl
me.
Gaby.
Hi. I am so happy to be back here, Charmers. I am so excited. They don't know yet that the Alomar blushes are gonna be in the May box. So if you guys don't know, my name is Gaby. I used to work here at Boxycharm doing social media, and now I have a company called Alamar Cosmetics. And the blushes that I came out with, these 3 little trios right here, are gonna be in the May box. So I'm so excited to show you how they work on people. I use the medium palette right here on Steph. So if you guys wanna see how I use these blushes on different skin tones, stay tuned and let's do it.
Let's get started.
Bye. All right, so on Steph, we're gonna use the medium palette. This palette is really versatile. It fits from like, pretty much, I can get away with it actually. I'm wearing the shades Seclusion and Isla, and then I can use it all the way up to even a little bit deeper than Steph because these colors are very, very buildable. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna start by taking the Luxie Small Contouring Brush. It's just like a synthetic round face brush that is gonna be really good for building and blending color. I'm gonna start with the shade Isla on Steph. So I'm just gonna get that on my brush and I'm gonna start applying it where I want the most concentration, which is right out here. I wanna apply it right at the highest point of her cheek, and I'm gonna blend it forward and backwards. So that's just one swipe of the brush into the pan with a little bit of pressure, just blending it out. So that's like a very subtle wash of color every day, go to work, but that's never enough for me. We gotta amp it up. We're gonna go back in, and then this time we're gonna add a little bit of Toasted. This is the deeper one in the palette, so it's just gonna add a little bit more depth. And again, we're just patting to concentrate the color and then blending it up. And then once there's barely anything left on your brush, go ahead and put some on the bridge of the nose, the top of the forehead, and this is just gonna make it all look a lot more cohesive and natural, as if the sun had really like burnt your face in those places, like in a good way, you know? All right, so I went ahead and did Stephanie's other side off camera. We just matched her up using the shades Isla and Toasted. And like I said, these are very customizable. I used a light hand and kind of built up where I needed it. But when you do it yourself at home, you can kind of gauge like, oh, I went a little too far. Oh, I need more, and kind of like amp it up or tone it down. If you feel like, oh, I went a little overboard, just take like whatever you use to apply your foundation, your beauty blender or your brush, and kind of just buff it out, and it'll buff right into your foundation and go away. But I think it looks beautiful. I'm into it. Do you want to see what it looks like? You look like a
yes.
rosy little angel. Ready?
I'm not ready. Oh, this is cute.
It's super cute.
I like this.
And it makes blush like kind of the star of it. Like you're like, I don't need to wear much because I'm just looking like nice and rosy.
Didn't know how much I needed to blush.
How pretty is that? I'm
cute.
going more like peachy vibes today, and you're a little bit more pinky coral, and I love it.
I see this. A cute little pink. It's cute. I like it.
Awesome.
Thanks, doll.
So now I am here with Mel, and on Mel we're gonna use the Fair Light palette. I think that right now you're not very tan, you're not very bronzed up. Sometimes you self-tan, right?
Or sometimes.
Okay, because right now you look a little more pale than usual.
Yeah.
than usual. She's the perfect,
I know
you have the perfect model for the Fair palette. So I think I'm gonna go for peachy vibes. That's what I like to do on my skin tone when I'm a little bit more pale, because I feel like it helps me look a little bit more bronzy, a little bit more tan. So let's start with the shade Scorcher. Look straight ahead for me. And I'm gonna start by applying that. I'm using the same brush that I use on Steph. This is the Luxie Small Contour. And I'm gonna start by concentrating the color where I want it the most. So right here. And then I'm just gonna buff out to blend. And again, bringing it towards her nose so it looks like she's been out in the sun and she got a little bit of a tan going. Concentrated right here. So this is just the color Scorcher alone. So as you can see, this is more like a peachy. It has a little bit of pink and peach and gold in it. So now just to intensify that a bit, I'm gonna go in with Castaway. And this is a good thing about having 3, you could really customize. And I'm just gonna put this right at the high peaks to give it like a gold glow. And right up to the bridge of her nose, get cute. So this is what the blush looks like when it's buffed into the skin. Like I said earlier, you can really build up your blush the way that you feel most comfortable wearing it. I like a lot of blush, as you can see right now. I like to have a really peachy cheek, so you can keep building this up. I can keep dipping back into Scorcher and keep building, but I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. This is a very nice, kind of bronzy, peachy, lit from within type of look. So I think I'm gonna stop right here because I'm really happy with the intensity that we have going on right now. So this is the final look on Mel. We just went for a peachy, bronzy, golden summer glow. That's all we're about right now. That's literally all I'm wearing. I don't even wear eyeshadow these months because I'm all about the peachy glow. So we use the shades Castaway and Scorcher. The shade in the middle, Paraíso, is beautiful. It's more neutral, so you could really wear that with anything. It's more of like how I like to think of it as like my glam blush, because you could wear it with like a smoky eye, whatever. But these two other ones are so beautiful on their own. So now I'm gonna show you what you look like. Are you ready?
Yes.
I know you're gonna be into it because I know you're a blush gal, but
I love blush.
here you go.
Yes, I look like I have like a tan.
It looks like you were outside.
Yeah, like
right?
I was outside. Like I don't look like so fair right now. I look like I'm alive.
A little bit more bronzed.
I look way more alive. I'm obsessed with
I really like it. So that's a really cool way to use your blushes. It's just a way to like liven up your face when you're not wearing a lot of makeup.
And I like that it has a shimmer to it.
Me too. It makes it a lot easier to blend too. All right, so now we're gonna work on Zari's complexion. And for Zari, we're gonna use the Dark Rich palette. This one has a lot of tones that are much deeper in pigment and they're a lot more vibrant, so they show up on even the deepest of skin tones. So I think that for Zari, we're gonna go with, I don't know, what are you feeling? I kinda can go either way. I think I'm gonna go deserted. I
knew it.
I want the fiery.
These fun colors.
I love the fiery cheek.
Yes,
I'm into it.
yes.
So same technique as before. We're gonna start by just applying the brush where you want the most pigmentation. So I'm gonna apply that right in the center of Zari's cheek right there. And as you can see, that is what you should get from your blush. You should be able to see the color peeking through your skin, so it looks like that's what it would look like naturally if she was blushed. So start to build up the color, same as before. Wherever you want the most concentration, you're gonna pat down and then blend out the edges. And just blush up this whole area right here as if Zari had spent the day at the beach. Put some on the bridge of the nose as well. I also like to apply some right at the top of the forehead, because if she was out in the sun, tanning it up, living her best, she would have a little bit of redness appear, and that just helps make it look more natural.
I wish I was at the beach
right
now. But you can make me look like I was.
Exactly. That's as long as you look that way. I'll put some on your lips too. I'm getting carried away, guys. I'm getting carried away. You could actually add warmth to the entire face with your blush. It doesn't just have to be your cheeks. Think of your blush as a way to like illuminate without having to use shimmers. So this is the finished blushy look on Zari. We use the Dark Rich palette. This palette features shades that look really, really good on even the deepest of skin tones because they really offer that depth. The key to blush is having like vibrancy, but still depth, because if it's way too light and way too airy, it's just gonna look like it's sitting on top of your skin and it's not gonna give you the flush and the pigment that you need to really look like you're blushing, which is the whole point. So yeah, I love the way Deserted looks on Zari. If she was wearing more makeup, I probably would have gone with like Oasis and Candela, because that would have been more of like what you wear when you're going out and you just want a little bit of blush. But this is about the blush, like making the entire statement of the face about being like glowy and healthy and all blushed up. So now we're gonna show Zari.
Show me
what she looks like.
I wanna see. Oh my God.
You blushing.
It's so beautiful.
Right? And it's like warm. I feel like that's the color that you would burn if you went out,
it
right?
looks like my skin.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with this. It literally melted into my skin.
Yeah, it doesn't look like powder on the skin at all, which is great. We really hope you guys enjoyed watching me create these looks using the blushes. I'm so excited to finally bring these to the box. I feel like every charmer is gonna get use out of them. Like even if you are a little bit more pale for this palette and this is the one you happen to get, you could definitely use this as eyeshadow. I know that on the photo shoot day, the models were wearing it as eyeshadows buffed into their lips with like a gloss on top to make it look like your lips are burnt. That's a total vibe. So I really hope you guys enjoy them and check them out. They're really nice, beautiful, high quality blushes. They're vegan, cruelty free, eye safe, just a really, really good product, and I really hope you guys enjoy them. Show us your looks as always on Instagram. Make sure you tag Boxycharm and Alomar Cosmetics so we can see, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye, charmers.